Maryland has stopped administering the Johnson & Johnson vaccine while the CDC investigates 6 cases of a rare and serious reaction. Governor Larry Hogan says this pause doesn't cause any major impacts to vaccine distribution.
WMER2 News' Abby Isaacs puts this story in focus tonight. She joins us from the M&T Bank Stadium mass vaccination site to explain a little bit more about some of these reactions.
The reported rare immune reaction causes blood clotting and is quite literally a 1 in a million occurrence. Still, federal officials recommended this pause so they can investigate and collect more data. Injections of Johnson & Johnson's single-dose COVID-19 vaccine came to a sudden halt in Maryland Tuesday after federal health agencies called for a pause out of an abundance of caution, following the emergence of a rare blood clotting in 6 recipients out of nearly 7 million.
Right now, I'd like to stress these events appear to be extremely rare. However, COVID-19 vaccine safety is a top priority for the federal government, and we take all reports of adverse events following vaccination very seriously.
CDC and FDA officials say all 6 were women between the ages of 18 and 48, and all developed the illness within 1 to 3 weeks of vaccination. 1 woman died, and a second woman has been hospitalized in critical condition.
This is an immune response that occurs very, very rarely after some people receive the vaccine, and that immune response leads to activation of the platelets and these extremely rare blood clots.
Federal health officials say these reactions are a pattern similar to what's being seen in Europe with AstraZeneca. They say if you got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine more than a month ago, your risk is very low at this time. For people who recently got the vaccine within the last few weeks, look for symptoms.
If they're seeing flu-like symptoms and headache for the first few days after vaccination, that is likely just what has been seen in the common adverse events that are not serious with these vaccines.
If you've received the vaccine and developed severe headache, abdominal pain, leg pain, or shortness of breath, you should contact your healthcare provider and seek medical treatment.
The CDC's Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices will be meeting tomorrow to review these cases. In Baltimore, Abby Isaacs, WMAR2 News.
And Abby just mentioned it, AstraZeneca has been linked to blood clots as well. Australian authorities identified a second case of a rare blood clot linked to the COVID-19 vaccine, and European regulators found a possible link between the shots and a very rare type of a blood clot. However, the European Medicines Agency stressed that the benefits of receiving the vaccine outweigh the risk for most people. The Johnson & Johnson and AstraZeneca vaccines are made with the same technology using a cold virus.